BMEG back in this game. It's a play like that one from Tigres.
Exactly.
And our #1 play of the week, LA Tenorio sinks its cold-blooded 3 through the heart of the Tropain Texters.
Less than a minute. Tenorio! Yeah! My! A huge 3! LA Tenorio, who's been quiet most of the game, drains a 3 with less than a minute left, giving the lead to Alaska. Cialapog knocking down his huge 3, and LA answers off of the kick out. All net.
That's it for now for our top 10 plays of the week.
High-octane playoff action, the only way the PBA does it. When we return, Alex Compton will break down the first half together with Vito, only here on Solar TV. This is Game 6 of the semifinals, where only the strong survive.
Welcome to halftime here in the 6th chapter of this thrill ride between the San Miguel Beermen and the BMEG Derby Ace Llamados, where the San Miguel Beermen stay ahead by 9, 51-42. The BMEG Derby Ace Llamados did manage to give the San Miguel Beermen some close calls, but still, I think their defense, especially late in the second quarter, certainly worked to their advantage heading into the halftime break.
Yeah, a few momentum swings, obviously late. BMEG taking that lead at 37-35. San Miguel responding very well and coming back now, extending the lead to 9 at the half.
Well, the Beermen head into the Araneta Coliseum ahead of the series 3-2. Here's a look back at the road that has took us to tonight.
Well, not an exceptionally high-scoring series, as you can expect anytime that BMEG is going to be playing in this series. Only one team, one time, scored over 100 points, and that was that first game of San Miguel. Tonight, a little bit more high-scoring. San Miguel getting 51 points in that first half, but for sure there was a lot of things talked about at halftime on the side of BMEG and San Miguel both.
Well, the Beermen have another opportunity to put this series away. They know they don't want to put a team like the BMEG Derby Ace Llamados to a do-or-die Game 7. Here's a look at what has transpired in the first 2 quarters.
Well, you know, we heard Coach Schutt talk about being aggressive throughout the course of the game. The first stat shows that 14 for 17 from the free throw line. They're getting a lot of free throw attempts. What's impressive is their shooting percentage. They're really knocking them down. On the other side, BMEG's gotten a good amount of attempts, but they just haven't shot the percentage that they've been shooting throughout this series. San Miguel dominating the rebounds, dominating the assists, and how about this? 12 assists and only 3 turnovers. Excellent execution, a good indicator of good team basketball. If you're BMEG, you're happy with the fact that James and Washam played so well, but only 5 assists for your team.
Well, you talked about the performance of James and Washam, and they are definitely stuffing the stat sheet here for the BMEG Derby Ace Llamados. 2 players, on the other hand, for the San Miguel Beermen already in double digits. And Kabagnon, breakout first half for him.
Yeah, he really attacked the basket well. He got some easy shots, took high percentage shots off the dribble a couple times off of the ball screen and finished close shots around the basket. Also did a good job of getting his teammates some easy looks.
Well, we already know that this Wednesday we'll have one Game 7. The other semifinal series was extended earlier today. Will the BMEG Derby Ace Llamados manage to make Wednesday a doubleheader, or will the San Miguel Beermen look forward to a Wednesday off as they prepare for a finals appearance? James Yap, so much resting on his shoulders here. And he came off a disappointing 7-point performance in game number 5. He's since managed to shake that off, but still, the San Miguel Beermen have not given him anything.
Yeah,
definitely nothing easy.
He's earned his 12 points, but he stepped up and produced in this crucial game for his team.
Pingers at the low post, out to Roger Yap. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Touch pass, taken away now by the Beermen. Arwind Santos pushing it for San Miguel.
Good decision right there by Arwind, not to force anything, making sure they control that basketball.
Kabagnon. Out to Joseph Yo. Yo with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass to no one. Here comes Washam. Washam against Santos.
Look at Pingris running the floor, getting that offensive rebound.
A chance to reorganize now for BMEG Derby Ace. High screen from Rivas. Tony Washam for 3, gets the back of the rim.
Great defensive possession right there. coming from San Miguel. Freeman denied the ball in the post on that first look and then came out and made a nice show on his ball screen for James Yap.
Now the double team on Cabagnot. That gets Freeman open. Freeman cross-court to Yo. Quick ball movement by the Beermen. And now Cabagnot is left wide open. Cabagnot picks up the loose ball. Beautiful pass. But Arwind Santos can't finish on the reverse. Lob pass now to James Yap. Inside to Pingris. Pingris. The spin. The hook. No.
2 minutes to play and no score yet here in this second half.
Beermen will try to slow things down. Freeman at the low post. Fadeaway jumper. And that's going to be a foul given up here by Alex Cabagnot.
Looked like Cabagnot was planning on giving up the foul, but Yap was losing the ball. And too late, he had already decided to give up that foul.
Over to Dominic Uy with the story from the dugout.
Thank you, Vito. They want to be able to do a better job on the small guys against the San Miguel Beermen. Also, Coach Ryan felt that they gave up too many fouls, which resulted in free throws for the other team. And also, he said rebound, 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 so that Gabe Freeman can't dominate. On the other hand, on offense, what they want to do is be able to run to their spots quicker so that they can actually execute their offense better.
Thanks for the report, Dominic. And Gabe Freeman trailing Joseph Yo there and finishing up what Yo started, and that has led to a now double-digit lead for the San Miguel Beermen, tying their biggest lead of the ball game. We'll be right back. We return to the Araneta Coliseum for the continuation of the third quarter. Over to Magu Marjon with this report.
Vito, all is well at the San Miguel camp. That was the story at the half. According to assistant coach Gia Bonita, they only talked about a couple of things. It was their minor adjustments on their defense on Washam and James Yap, and of course extending their defense to the 24th second to not let BMEG get bailout baskets. Vito?
Well, thank you, Magu, and that was close to a bailout basket by Roger Yap. He was just offline. Now the Beermen could extend their biggest lead of the ball game. In comes Washington. Washington all the way to the hoop.
He was so great about that attack dribble. He went right at Rafi Rivas' shoulder, gave Rivas no choice. Either Rivas had to give up the foul or get out of the way and let Jay Wash get that layup.
And Washington now with 10 points. In comes Washam. Washam in the paint. Off the glass.
You know, I watch his game and I just think crafty. He's going to outthink. He's going to make some tricky little shots. Nothing fancy, but just good.
I think that's the key, really. I mean, he's so effective, but without having to be, the highest flying import in the league, because he's definitely not. And Gabe Freeman smartly finding Jay Washington.
Nice off the pick and roll. Freeman playing a little point guard off that screen, finding Jay Wash with the perfect pass.
James Yap gets some space, and he cans it.
Well, he's got such a good first step that when he sells that jab step, he gives a quick, hard ball fake and jab step, the defender has to respect it, and then he's got space for that nice pull-up jump shot he's got right there.
7 minutes and 48 remaining in the third quarter. The Beermen keeping their eye on the clock, and that sails through the fingers, but it's last touch by BMEG Derby Ace.
Well, way too much standing around on that possession for San Miguel. It looked like nobody really knew what they were in on that play.
So Rivas heads to the bench, replaced by Don Aliado. 4 seconds for this play by San Miguel. In comes Arwind Santos, moving jumper.
Oh my! Arwind with the rainbow over a tough challenge from downtown.
That was a beauty of a shot by Arwind Santos.
Wow.
Llamados looking for an answer here. Pingris. Oh, how he found Don Aliado, I don't know, but Aliado had the door slammed in his face, and here comes Arwind Santos, back-to-back baskets.
But I think Coach Ryan's going to need a timeout. San Miguel's opened up this 16-point lead in this crucial knockout game for BMEG, and all the momentum is with San Miguel.
This game is hanging in the balance. Beermen looking to break this game wide open. We've got a 30-second timeout brought to you by Handy Fix. Ang first aid ng bahay mo. Bonds all, seals all.